talking about a zone we haven't talked about yet. It's the zone that's above the channel itself. The paper is just named, Where Do Channels Begin?
Yeah.
And so let's just ask that question. Where do channels begin?
So we went out and looked, and we walked to where we followed the channels up. We came to a spot and said, yep, let's make a call. A channel has definable banks.
Okay.
Typically, the channel stops in still a valley form.
Oh.
And borrowing language that John Hack proposed, we use the word hollow, which describe these unchanneled valleys. A hollow is an unchanneled valley.
Okay.
And typically, channel heads terminate there. Then you stop and look up something and say, well, what made the valley? Because stuff's
right.
converging. And the interpretation, and this evidence for that, is think of the channel network as being like the mouth of a snake.
Okay.
And occasionally there's a tongue that goes out and extends almost to the divide and retreats. That can be due to a landslide, it can be to a big runoff event, it could be due to a fire that changes that condition where the channel...
So the snake is looking uphill.
Yeah, snake is looking uphill, it's going boop, boop, like this, and extends up there.
And the channel will go up and then disappear through
it'll remove the soils there that came in from the hillside, and then vegetation will come in and more hillside transport will come in and bury it and be, in a sense, pushing the snake's tongue back in its mouth and maybe even pushing its nose down slope a bit.
Your literature was the first time I'd encountered hollows, and they immediately struck me as like a liminal zone. It's a zone it's not claimed. It's dynamic. Like sometimes it's hill slopes, sometimes it's channel.
Yeah, it acts like a hill slope, and as you described, because it's in a valley, it's generally always accreting.
Yeah.
If diffusive this transport goes to slope, because you think about it, if transport goes to slope, when you get off the hill slopes into the unchanneled valley, the slope declines, deposition occurs. So you start getting at the basic texture of the landscape from understanding the channel head. Now here's the problem. The channel head is a discrete point. What is this business with the tongue going out? Yeah. Where is that? In my view, that's the kind of competition between diffusion, which we've discussed, as being a slope-dependent transport, no water involved, to advection. So advection, literally the transport of stuff by water. And what you see at the channel and the tongue and the snake mouth is a competition. If the water gets enough, advection processes take off, and advection processes are incisive. And diffusion processes are infilling. So in essence, why landscapes look the way they do is a competition between advection and diffusion.
Wow. Channels
are advective, hillslopes are diffusive. If you look out an airplane window and look down the landscape and you see ridges and valleys, that's the explanation, is diffusion and advection trade-off.
And so the hollow is the contested zone. The hollow is where the diffusion is filling and advection is making its advances.
Yeah,